Hello, yes, it's their actions that sink them. Those I name as spies for the government that have infiltrated our movement, that are ruining our cause, our prospects. It's their actions that sink them. It's not their past or what someone does a video on YouTube or someone sends me an email. He was up to no good 10 or 20 years ago, whenever. Because you'd be surprised how many emails I get telling me this and that. Such and such was this. Do a video on it, Joe. I don't need to do a video on anything that's on the internet. And I'll tell you why. Like I've said, it's their actions that sink them. You've got Jez Turner, a highly intelligent man. Yeah, there he is. Associating with all the deadheads. The National Action as an example. Sikh healers with masks on. What would a highly intelligent man, same as Peter Rushton, be doing with that lot? Well, exactly. Now, let's just say him wrong and he's just a bad judge of character. Or they like associating with weirdos and idiots. It's still wrong what they're doing. So you judge these people by their actions, right? It's not what they may or may not have done or said 20 years ago or who they've been associated with years ago. You judge them on their actions now. Paul Golding, Jada Franson, Britain first. Bursting into mosques, confronting Muslims and whatever, and fisticuffs on the high street. You judge them by their actions. Their actions are demonising our cause and not taking it forward. Tommy Robinson, EDL, whatever. He's the same. Marches, punch-ups, fisticuffs on the high street, confronting Muslims outside courts, getting rammed off the road by Muslim street thugs, whatever. Where's it taken our cause? Nowhere. It's demonising it. It just makes us look like a gang of thugs out for trouble. So you judge these people by their actions, right? So stop people doing videos or sending me emails and believing I'm going to act upon what I've got to take their word for. They've either wrote in an email or done in a video. It's not happening. Listen, I'm an expert at this now. I'm the only one in the history of white nationalism the world over that's got on this and exposed so many worldwide. Christ, what an achievement. I'll go down in history. But anyway, my point being, right, I don't want to know what someone tells me in an email, he's this, he's that, or someone does a video. It doesn't matter. You're missing the point. It's their actions that sink them. And if their actions are bringing scorn and fear upon our movements and mistrust and, we're scaring people, then those actions are bad. Now, if they're not spies, then why aren't they stopping it? They're continually doing the same thing week in, week out. You initially had it in the BNP till they destroyed it, and they don't have to now. They're just sitting there, good as gold, and not getting into any trouble anymore. They're just keeping hold of the name the BNP. Then you've got other ones like Tommy Robinson. That's deliberately on the orders of his controllers, bringing trouble to the movement, to the anti-Islamic cause message. He's stopping it going forward. People don't want nothing to do with violence, right? Same with Paul Golding, Jada Franson, Britain first, or the weirdos and crackpots of the National Action, Christ. Why would Jez Turner and Peter Rushton, two highly intelligent men, have anything to do with them? Come on, answer me that. And like I've said, let's just say I'm wrong and I'm a suspicious bugger and or paranoid or delusional even. Or delusional, yeah. Their actions are still not taking our movement where it needs to go. It's holding it back like it's intended to. So stop making videos. A video for Joe Owens. Or sending me messages, emailing me. Listen, I've got some news on such and such. Do a video on it, Joe. Just Soft Joe does a video on it and it turns out it's a load of nonsense. I mean, Christ, come on, give me more credit than that. I've seen right through the lot of you lot. So that's what... I judge these people by their actions, right? In the movement, while they're here in the movement. That's how you judge them. And if they're getting into continual scrapes and fights that's demonising our cause and taking it going forward, then you have to draw inference. There's two things you can draw. They're either doing it deliberately on behalf of the government so our movement doesn't take off and get off the ground and reach the millions of people out there, or the weirdos and cranks and dangerous people that you need to offload anyway. So either way, I'm right. But that's how I judge these people. I judge them by their actions, what they're doing. Paul Golding, Jada Franson, Britain Face are doing nothing to take our movement forward and make it appealable to the masses of people out there. Same with Tommy Robinson. All he'll attract is people who want trouble and violence. That's all they're going to attract. With one or two good people as well, I'm sure. But vast majority will just be up for a punch up, then a piss up in Wetherspoons. Right? That's no good. That's not going to take our movements anywhere. Right? And the people controlling these dirty dogs, they know that. They know quite well. It's going to scare the public off. I'm going to do another video short of the Grenfell Tower fire, which will be very interesting. I've been here watching and learning a few things from a few individuals involved in the campaigns, Justice for Grenfell and all that. Very interesting. But all the same, on a final note, is that I judge the spies by their actions, right? You don't have to tell me or give me little tidbits about them. Go ahead, Joe, do a video on that. Soft Joe does it, right? I know what they're about because their actions are what sink them. Not me. It's not my paranoia or delusions or suspiciousness. It's their own actions. Their own actions sink them, right? At the very, very, very least, they're not taking us where we need to go, are they? Well, exactly. So they need to go just for that. But the spies, they're doing it deliberately. There's not one spy I have mentioned that isn't one. I am right on them all. Whether or not it's Julie Lake, Jackson, all of them, right? All those I've mentioned are wrong-uns that work for the government. And you judge these people by their actions. Okay, thank you.